Hi guys, hi. My name is Snobom Gwitye and welcome to Sit Down with Usino. So today guys, I just felt like telling my story on how the vitiligo started. I just want to show you just two pictures. So this is me when I was young, of course, as you can see in the picture. So the vitiligo started on my leg. As you can see there's a white patch, and then it also, when I was doing grade 2 at St. Joe's Private School, as you can see around my mouth, my eyeshadows, yes. So yaqala nyani ndimncinci guys, ndimncinci ndinga-understand nokuba kwenzeka ntoni. At home there's no one that had family history, and my community, no one has seen this, like yonke nje yayiqaleka ngam. Ndikhumbula ndandithanda ukuya ke kwaDabs, which is my father's sister, and she was selling sweets and chips, and I remember ibhizinesi yam ingathi iyehla ngoku. And then I met this lady on my way from my aunt's place, and she asked me, what happened to you? Why are you like this? Did you got burnt? And then I explained, no, I did not get burnt, but it's just developed. I don't know what caused it, but I just started to have it. So, and then she said something hurtful to me. She said, that's the reason why children now do not go and buy it to aunt's place, because they are scared of you and that they might get what you have. So that for me, like, I don't want to lie guys, I was very hurt, and I did not tell anyone at home about it. And I was like, I stopped going at my aunt's place because I was like, seems like my aunt is going to lose business, because of me. So let me just step back a bit. I do not even know where I got that thought from. I don't even know, because I was young. Like, suppose I ran to my parents and told them about it, but I chose to just step back and just pull myself back from the equation, just remove myself from the situation. So nje, like, ndandiphila ubomi oba ndihlekwe, ndiphila ubomi okuba abantu monyanye. I remember, like, when I was coming out from school, you can imagine St. Jude's is in Callaway Street, was and still is in Callaway Street. And at that time, Kwezi rank was in Magadla. So if you wanted to go to Kwezi, you need to go to Magadla Ring. And you can imagine the distance from Callaway to Magadla Ring. That's if you are familiar with Mthatha. So at that time, when ke ngoku ndijika ikona from Callaway Street ndizojongana right now nale renki yaselibode, xa ndicacisa ngexesha langoku. So I remember these kids bebekwi-transport yesikolo, school van. So kwabe kuzothatha abantwana, so yayivulekile apha ngasemva ne. Seeing these kids, when they saw me, they felt disgusted. They started spitting on my face. They even made this sound like when a person does that, they make you feel ugly. They make you feel worthless. Like, I had questions to myself now. But you know what? Yes, I cried. But then I wiped away my tears because and I did not want people to see me crying. Still, again, I did not tell anyone. I did not report it to my father. I did not tell even my siblings about it. I went home, I cried about it, and then I was like, I'm moving on. Not even a single day that I thought of dropping out of school. I thought of drowning myself to drugs, if there were drugs at that time, of drinking. Those things that did not come into my mind. Killing myself, yes, that did come to mind. I don't want to lie, because like, God, why am I living anyway? I mean, no one can cure this, like, why am what's the point of me living, breathing, And then I remember at that time, the hospitals around Mthatha, they tried them, but the treatment was just not working for me. Guys, I don't want to lie. That experience for me was hurtful, very much hurtful, ever. And I remember when I was doing grade 9, you know, yes, I had friends. I don't want to lie, but one thing about me, or that God made sure that I do not try to fit in just for me to have friends. Like, He just had a way of attracting people to me, in a way, when it comes to the friendship. So when I was doing grade 9, after everything that had happened to me, words, insults, whatever, I was like to myself now, see, I looked myself in the mirror at home and was like, see, you are going to go to university. Imagine I'm in grade 9. You're going to go to university. And there you're going to meet people from different backgrounds. You need to start loving yourself. Guys, I've never sat down with an elder ekhaya and dictate how I feel or whatever. I have never been taken to any psychiatrist or psychologist or social worker, whatever. I just looked myself in the mirror and I said, you need to start to love yourself. You need to have confidence in yourself. This is you now. Like, there's nothing you can change. So you need to just embrace who you are. Guys, I am telling you, after I said those words, remember, before I accepted myself and did all this affirmation thing, when I was going to town, I made sure I wear a techie, I wear jeans, I wear sweater, I wear anything that will cover up. I did not have skirts, I did not have sandals, I did not have dresses, because I was like, oh, these things are going to expose me, But after I said those things, how my wardrobe changed, guys. I want to show you something. I started to wear skirts. I started to buy dresses for myself. Like, a lot started to change in my life. A lot. Guys, so this is me here. When confidence started booming, as you can see. So this is me there. So at that time, yes, I did not understand what was happening to me, but now looking back, everything in our lives happens for a reason. Maybe the reason dinale vitiligo is just to help someone out there. It might not be vitiligo, it might be something else, but to say, girl, I've been through I'm the most in my own life, but I still stand firm and I still trust in the Lord. And I believe that really God has a reason for him to keep me alive. I mean, if he wanted to, I would have taken my life back then, but still, I'm still surviving. So do not give up on yourself, whatever that's happening right now. Whatever, it's something that we can see with the physical eye, or it's something that we cannot see, but do not give up to yourself. Continue to live and continue to strive. Affirm yourself every time that you are beautiful. You are beautiful. So thank you so much, guys, for taking this time and just having a sit down with me. Maybe you're sipping your coffee or taking your drink, but just taking this time to listen to me and just listen to my story. Bye.